guitar players. Hey, I want to talk to you about something. What is this? June of 2020. What a weird time to be alive and to be a musician. If you're like me, all the gigs are closed down. And I've had one or two small ones, but it's just not like it was. And so, you're probably looking at music in two ways. Either you've lost your motivation because there's no gigs on the horizon, or you're thinking, hey man, this is an opportunity to really take my playing up to the next level. Instead of having to learn 30 new songs for a gig with a new singer next week, I can really pour my energy into creating music that I love for my DNA. If you've lost your motivation, I want to encourage you to get it back, because in a weird way, an opportunity like this doesn't come along very often, where you have been given the gift of time. Now, what I've done is I've laid out some instrumental tunes that I hope to record soon, but they're challenging for me, and it's taken some wood shedding to work them up. And I want to come out the other side of this pandemic, and we will come out the other side. I want to come out of it a better player. And I'd like to encourage you to have that same mindset. And even artistically, so many musicians are driven by having to make a living, by the economics of it all. What if, right now, none of us are making any money? What if you just made music that broke the rules, that was just music that you loved, that you absolutely loved? I want to encourage you to make music that you really, really like. Not what someone else likes, what you like. And when you create that music, you can still play Johnny B. Good or Louie Louie or jazz standards or rock and roll, whatever, but take some time to really get your music to come out and just see where that takes you. Now, I have something here that might help you. I've got a course that I just started selling this week, actually, and it's a series of 10 videos and you get this free book with it. It's a 220-page book I wrote called The Fretboard, Volume 1, Scales, Modes, and Arpeggios. And you might think, Jan, that sounds really boring. Well, what this does is, when I was a young man, this fretboard, I was kind of comfortable up here, first position, or maybe down here, the pentatonic scale, whatever. But there was so much of it that was a mystery. This area seemed like it was a no man's land. I'm not really sure what's there. Didn't really go there that much. But through this book, it's taken me 20 years to really ingest all the material that's in here. And once I got it down, I thought, I'll write a book. Some guitar junkies like you guys could then probably get it in a few months, much faster than I did. But this book just teaches you how to play 2 octaves of any scale or mode or arpeggio anywhere on the neck in any key. And conversely, that allows you to cover the entire neck in any key with a G major scale or a C dominant 7th arpeggio or whatever. And this kind of stuff, it's a very rigorously academic exercise, but what it does, it works out your brain, your ears, and your hands all at the same time. It's very efficient. And so I'll spend this time, learning how to play these things and cover the entire fretboard. But then, okay, this is weird. I'll say this, even though I'm selling this course. I never use this stuff when I'm gigging. I don't think in terms of scales or modes when I do that. But you know what? The stuff that comes out of me, when I gig, I just kind of turn off my brain and try and play from my heart and just play what comes easy. The stuff that comes out when I'm playing, after absorbing this, is much more creative and it's much more innovative. And I don't think I'll ever be in a rut again, because there's an infinite number of possibilities on this fretboard. So what I'm telling you here is there'll be a link down on YouTube below this video on where to get this course. And I have a bunch of free lessons too at my website. But I want to encourage you to maximize this time you've been given. And this is just one tool that you can use during this time to help you get there. And music is much more than all the theory and all the fingerings that are in here. You want to be learning songs, you want to be learning licks, you want to be arranging, but I tell you what, man, like my finger style arranging is so much stronger because I know the fretboard so very well. This is just a thought. Regardless if you buy this course or not, I do hope that you tackle this era we're living in by creating some great music, because God knows this planet needs it right now. Really do. And man, bless you in the tunes you make. Talk to you later. Peace out.